Welcome to the Loud Mums Club, where we say the quiet part out loud, the good, the bad, and the absolutely cooked parts of parenting. What are we drinking today? Wine, coffee, or tears? Well, I'm sat here with my guest, Erin. We're having a glass of wine, and Erin's on Neds, which are what, whiskey and cokes?
Yeah.
Because Erin's an absolute bogan.
Of course I am. Would you have me any other way?
But introduce yourself. Who are you, and what ages are your children, or child, I should say?
Well, so I'm Erin, and I have a son who is 7. But do you also class a husband as a child?
Technically 2 children.
So I got 2.
That's a bit of a hard one, isn't it? How did we meet?
I actually looked after your son and daughter.
Yeah, so Erin was one of the first daycare teachers that I handed my little ones over to.
That was during COVID.
Yeah, and Harry would have been 6 months.
I think 6 months.
I don't think he was even crawling. I think he was
No,
a
he
potato.
wasn't yet. It was a potato.
I've still got very fond photos that you took of him at daycare.
He's a little potato.
Of him as this little red-faced potato head. Yeah. What are 5 facts about you? Doesn't have to be 5, just a few facts is totally fine.
Well, obviously I work in childcare, and then I got 2 dogs. Love going camping, and I love my family. Like, my son keeps me on my toes, clearly. But no.
We'll get to that.
Yes, we will.
And on a scale of thriving to crying in the pantry, how are you going?
Crying in the pantry.
Is that just this week or not, or like just motherhood in general?
Just motherhood in general.
Yep. Challenging.
You have your days and you have your good days, and then you just like, leave me alone.
Yeah, no, that's totally fair. All right, mums. Can we also just acknowledge for a second, why do kids grow so fucking fast? 1 minute the clothes fit, the next minute the ankles are hanging out of their pants, and somehow they've outgrown the shoes they've worn for approximately 7 business days. This episode's small business shout out is Found Again Treasures, and honestly, secondhand shopping has become one of my favourite things as a mum. Because in this economy, we cannot keep buying brand new everything every 5 minutes. Kids grow too fast, they ruin things too fast, and half the time they only wear something twice before suddenly becoming the size of a small adult. Found Again Treasures is full of gorgeous, pre-loved finds and hidden gems, giving beautiful things a second life and saving us mums a bit of money while we're at it. So if you love a bargain, love sustainable shopping, or just refuse to spend $50 on a jumper that your kid will stain immediately, go check out found_again_treasures on Instagram. Let's start off with a bang. What was your mum fail of this week?
Getting my son up for school and forgetting his Ritalin.
Oh,
I had to go to the office and go, can I have his Ritalin? I forgot.
Let's just rewind a little bit with that. So Erin's beautiful boy is ADHD diagnosed.
Both combined.
So what do you mean both combined?
So he's combined, so he's hyperfunction and hyperfixation. So he's happy medium, if that makes sense.
So does that come under ADHD or a spectrum? Like, is that part of the spectrum?
Yeah, so it's ADHD combined. So you've obviously got ADHD where they're hyperfunction.
Yeah.
And you got ADHD that's low function.
Okay, I didn't know that was a thing. I just assumed
so
ADHD was
both,
like kids that are just running around like loonies.
Yeah, so it's like a combined. So he has that, oh my God, I'm going to do good. And then it's,
but I have to do this right now, or I just want to do this. Yeah,
and then it's just, I can't be bothered.
Interesting. So mum fail of the week, not giving it.
Forgetting about it, and their school is lovely. Like, I've forgot it a couple of times, and I'm like, God damn it, Julian, like, oh, I forgot your Ritalin halfway down the street to go to school.
Yeah.
And I walk in the office, I'm like, can I have his Ritalin?
Well, at least there's a stash at school. Does he normally have to take another dose at school?
So he takes one normally in the morning with me at about 8:10, give or take, and then one at lunchtime, so at about 12.
Yeah, okay. And that just helps him keep
4-hour
focus. Okay, yeah.
Go over 4-hour mark.
Okay, so speaking of forgetting things, so my mum fail of the week was Livy went to school with no lunchbox. I am all about independence in our house, and I make the kids do a lot of stuff themselves. So I'm like, cool, you need to pack your bag. Like she might pack her lunchbox. I check it to make sure it's got, a few different things in it and not just lollies. And then I'm like, okay, it's packed. Can you please go put it in your bag? So she went to put it in her bag, and I just assumed it was packed, like that's all good to go. I get a call from her teacher, hey, Libby doesn't have any food today. And I'm like, what do you mean? She has a lunchbox. She goes, well, it's empty. So I said, hang on, what do you mean? Did she eat everything? I'm like, has she eaten it all before school? And I'm like, hang on, what colour's the lunchbox? She says pink. I'm like, oh, I know it was a blue lunchbox today. And I was like, she's got her lunchbox from yesterday and she must have got a bit confused or distracted in the morning, not taken the lunchbox out and put the new one in, just thought, oh, there's a lunchbox in my bag. So bless her teacher gave her popcorn and some fruit. And then she's like, does she have a lunch order today? Because it happened to be a Wednesday.
Oh, that's good.
And I said, yes. So I didn't have to leave work or anything. But I did feel like, okay. My husband was like, well, maybe they're not quite. Kids swearing and people hurting themselves. I don't know why Ryan thinks I'm an absolute psycho.
But it's funny.
I just think, don't get me wrong, if an old lady fell over in the street, I would rush over and help. But I don't know if it's like a nervous reaction that I would laugh. I'm not sure. I don't.
At her before doing it, but that's just me.
I don't know.
I do it with kids anyway. Like,
anyway, my fuck around and find out moment this week was I was personally victimised by my daughter. We went to Gels Park last weekend. We love it there. It's beautiful. Like not bad for like a quick, short 20-minute drive. And the fact that there's this massive space to go kick a footy, and no one's ever on it. Like it's always just us. So we kick a football, run down to the bottom, and then we like work our way back up. It's a good half an hour, 45 minutes, just literally just kids running. Anyway, we're playing football. The kids have just started Auskick, messing around, wrestling with the kids. And Olivia thought it would be a really good idea just to pants me. I'm bending over, wrestling with her brother, and she just walks up behind me
world.
And just pulls my pants down and flashes my ass and my inappropriate underwear to the park. I have never screamed so hard in my entire life. And I was like, right, you fucked around, let's find out. It's fucking on. Game on, bitch. Like,
do it
you're
again?
going down. No, I was just like, you're not touching this fucking football now.
Like now I'm going to do it to you,
Mummy's on. No, I was like, I just couldn't believe it. I was like, I cannot believe you just made me moon the whole park. So thank God it wasn't like super busy. So this week for the village verdict, our hot take of the week. Are children being overdiagnosed with disorders, or are we just better at recognising and supporting kids who were previously missed? I have mixed views on this. I think that with social media, there is a bigger understanding and a bit more awareness of it. But I do think that then people overthink and think, oh, my kid has X, my kid has Y. Or some people just go, oh, there is so much on social media. My kid, there's nothing wrong with my kid. They're just being a child, right? Do you think social media has changed how quickly parents jump to labels or diagnoses?
It's 50-50. Because even like when you know. But then you've got parents like myself. I know that Julian had ADHD from the beginning because I have it. I'm not ashamed to say it. My husband has it.
Yeah.
But he was the one that was in denial of it all. And I feel like males are more in denial, saying that, oh, they're just children. They're going to do this. They're going to do that.
Boys will be boys.
Boys will be boys. But it's like, no, there is something there. And I knew, in your heart of hearts, you know.
What were the signs? Like, what did you see and go, flagging that?
So obviously there's a lot of different signs. There's your hyperfixation, your outbursts, as I like to call them in our family, blackouts.
Yeah, okay.
Which Julian has now learnt that a blackout shouldn't be a blackout towards class, but that's a different story for another time. But it's all different. All children are different in all different signs. So there's like, you can have your hyperfixations, you can have your outbursts, you can have them playing nicely, and then all of a sudden something tricks in their head and go, impulse, I'm going to do it.
I think that's why it's now a spectrum. It's not a child is autistic, a child has ADHD, or a child has Asperger's. Like there's so many overlapping factors.
Yeah, it's
and
everything.
Different, yeah.
Everything overlaps. So like so you can have ADHD, you can have ADD, there's ODD, there's AUD, ADHD.
Yeah, I've seen
there's
that.
everything all combined. And unfortunately, Julian is combined. So he has that hyperfixation.
Hyperfixation.
Yep. 12:30, my brain clicks out.
No, you're right.
And then he has that focus where he will sit and do Lego.
Yeah.
He's fascinated with dinosaurs,
or
everything.
Or talk about Beyblades or
everything.
Whatever he's interested in. But if it's something he's not interested in, then
and if you give him something that he's not, he's like, no, I'm not doing it.
Yeah.
So like just before coming here, Michael's got like the Masters of the Universe.
Is that new movie that's coming out?
Yeah, we saw it. It was amazing.
Yeah.
He sat through it. Fantastic.
Yeah, okay.
Like, oh my God.
Yeah,
for a child that has ADHD.
He did really well.
Holy shit, he did really well.
Did you go to the kids' cinema or the normal one? Yeah, okay.
The normal one, VMAX.
Did you put headphones on him or anything?
He had the headphones, but it wasn't too loud.
Well, we found Harry's been always a bit like, it's too loud, it's too loud.
Yeah, but we said to him, it was up to him if he wanted his headphones or not.
Yep.
He took them.
Yeah.
He put them on all the way through.
Yeah, amazing.
2-hour movie, and he sat through. Occasional talk, but that's it.
I talk in movies too, bud. That's totally fine.
So
I'm like the person that was sit there asking my husband questions, and he's like, Katie,
Shush.
I've seen as much as you have. I don't know who that person is or who that person's married to. And I will also sit there the whole time predicting it. So I'll be like,
such and
oh,
such, and this and
correct.
that and this
Oh,
and-
that person did it. Or that person's a bad guy. Oh, that person has slept with, like, the whole time. And I think it drives Ryan nuts.
I kind of had to sit quiet during it because Michael loves Master of the Universe. So I was like,
I'm just going to let him have his moment and just enjoy it.
yeah.
Fair. The joys of nerdy husbands.
Oh, love it.
From your perspective, what's harder to see, obviously, whilst working in childcare as well, but children being diagnosed too quickly or concerns being dismissed that they'll grow out of it?
It is hard because, like, even as a parent, you see the signs. As an educator, see signs. And then you try and talk to a parent, or even if you talk to a parent in general, it's like, oh yeah, no. We've got a few of them now that are starting to go, okay, there is, but what can we do? Where do we go? Where do we start type thing? It's always those questions of, it's okay
To
be
ask questions and be
diagnosed
curious.
and okay to be on medication. It's okay.
Yep.
I never wanted Julian on medication. Never wanted him. Still kind of don't, but I know it's good for him. I know it's helping.
Especially in school environments
Yeah.
and things.
So obviously when he first started, all Red Chronicles.
So go back to, sorry, we got distracted. Go back,
always
what
do.
were the flags? What were the signs that you were like, there's something happening here?
Anger.
Yeah, okay.
His anger
Just
was a
fits in anger.
lot more
Just aggressive.
just aggressive. Like,
Yeah.
he's kind of like Michael.
Just blows up.
Blows up.
Yeah.
I'd blow up,
Yeah.
but any little nicks, you'll go, rah. It's
Yeah.
like, Julian,
And you're like, that's
Why?
ridiculous. Yeah, that's just
why
not
are we doing
necessary.
it? It's like, even when he hurts himself or does something, or even if we
He gets
just
upset
kind
with
of raise,
himself?
yeah,
Yeah.
even if we just raise our voice a little bit to the dogs, he'll go off and cry.
Oh,
And it's like, buddy, we're not yelling at you.
yeah.
We're yelling at the
Just
dogs.
sensitive.
He's very sensitive.
Yeah.
Very sensitive. It's like, oh, but that's okay because
It's also so funny because, like, with different parents, some
Yeah.
parents or some dads might be like, oh, he's just being a wuss. Or like, oh, yeah. Like, just be, obviously, every household's so different. So, interesting how people then interpret
Yeah.
that and what their response would be.
because they're obviously males. Yes, I'm going back to you guys. They tend to not want to know
Yeah. Do you think,
because it's hard for them because they're like, oh, that's my boy, that's my son.
so do you see it more with dads that it's like they'll just grow out of it or boys
Yep.
will be boys? And then the mums are a bit more
They want to help.
proactive and want to start early intervention.
Yeah, because I've got a lot, I won't say a lot, there's a few children I've worked with throughout the whole 13 years of my life of working in childcare. I do see it. I see it a lot where the mums want that help and they're getting that help. And then the dads are like, no, they'll
It's
just
not
grow out of
necessary.
it.
Yeah.
It's not necessary. Why are we spending X amount of dollars on?
Do you think that some kids are, or some parents are quick to overdiagnose and like think that there's something wrong when there isn't
Some are.
because it's so renowned now and like it's so on the radar?
But no, a lot of them do. A lot of them just jump to that mark. It's like, but wait for a bit. Wait until you see the signs. Then go, okay, we might do it. If you can't see signs, the schools will help.
We were talking earlier about girls just masking so much
Masking.
better. So like it's just being open to the conversation and the communication, I
Yep.
suppose. But it will come out in some way, shape,
Exactly.
or other.
Because like if early intervention is the best intervention.
Yeah.
And I've always run by that.
Do you think we've gone a bit too far with labels, or do you think labels are helping families access the support they need?
Excuse me. 50-50 again. Some are like, yeah, this. Oh, my child's ADHD. Like,
Yeah.
I say it because I know occasionally Julian does do stuff that I'm like, he does have ADHD. Especially with, obviously, with where I work, with being in the childcare industry. Speaking about my son and obviously having the ADHD, it kind of helps those parents.
Helps people relate
Yeah.
and go, you're actually coming from a point of experience
Where
and
I
not
can
just
see-
you talking shit.
Yeah, because obviously we're not doctors.
Yeah.
God knows we're not doctors.
But I guess that's another issue, I suppose, is it's not a daycare teacher's job to diagnose.
No.
But you are the one spending the most time with them, and to flag something and say, hey, look, this
This
could be
is what
something
could
to
happen,
just
yeah.
keep an eye on. It may be worth contacting Monash or whatever to
Yeah.
do an early intervention.
Because I know with
something.
most, now they're talking about GPs
Yeah.
doing a course or whatever it was.
Yeah.
for them to go, yeah, your child has ADHD. I don't want that.
Yeah, I don't
But
in some regards, and I do in others because
it's
of the
50-50.
affordability. Because
Yeah.
it costs a fucking fortune to get a diagnosis for a child or an adult, and
you still
I
go
think
through
that's going to be more even for adults. Like
Yeah.
as a woman, like I definitely feel like I'm definitely on some sort of spectrum, and
Aren't we all though?
I wonder if it will be. I don't really want to go down the avenue of $3,500 to get a diagnosis, but if I can go to the doctor and get some sort of medication that just helps me focus from day to day and cope a bit better, I wouldn't say no. Like,
Runs in the family.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't realise this, but
Yeah.
it runs in the family.
yeah,
So if I have it, my son will have it. Back in the day, parents just think, yeah, you don't have it.
well, actually, to be fair, give my parents credit where credit's due. There was concerns about my brother when he was younger, and my mum did go and take him down the avenue of getting him diagnosed. However, back then, 25 years ago, he didn't get diagnosed, and back then it was you're put into one
category.
basket, right? Yeah.
And
Now it's this spectrum and it's different, and I think that he's like fine, but definitely as a kid there was definitely flags and signs of like he just would have helped having extra help at certain points in his life.
It's that early intervention.
Correct.
If you don't get it earlier, then it's harder to get it.
What would you say to a parent who feels scared about getting their child assessed?
Don't be scared. If you've got the gut feeling, go with the gut feeling. And I've said that to so many parents.
And worse, and like
gut feeling.
If there's nothing wrong, there's nothing wrong. They're going to get assessed, and there's nothing wrong. And if something does come up, well, then you're putting in procedures and things
you've got
in
that place. You've got that early intervention.
Yeah.
And that's what I've always said to a lot of parents. Go with your gut feeling. If you think there's something there, do it.
Yeah.
And if there's not,
there's
not.
no harm in
There's
asking.
no harm in help.
Do you think, like, how much of the stigma around autism, ADHD, or any developmental delays do you think stops parents from seeking help? Like, they don't want that label on their kid. Do you think that's a big factor?
It is. Because, as I said, I don't want Julian on medication, but I'm happy to say he's got ADHD.
Yeah.
Happy to say it. Because parents are starting to realise that it's not a stigma.
Have you, like, made mum friends at school with other kids that are on the spectrum?
Yeah.
Yeah? And has that been nice?
It has been, because even, like, a lot of them, I still, with drop-offs, because I still drop him off, because that's his routine.
Yeah.
Occasionally he'll get into a child's face.
Yeah.
His impulse. And I could see him kind of stand back a bit.
They're not sure how to handle it.
Julian, stand back. Julian, you need to stop getting into faces. He'll generally realise, but then he'll still do it. I'm like, oh my God, child. Julian, stop it. And he's like, looked at me like, yeah, you need to stop.
He just doesn't understand that that's not a good social cue. And
But he's slowly understanding. But all the ones that are like, have it, you can see that it's weird, they congregate.
That's so funny.
They all just come together. It's weird.
But nice that they are all getting on.
But they're
and
getting
like, helping them socialise and make friends.
Because there's so many, like, there's one little kid. She's so cute. Like, just adorable. His girlfriend.
Oh, that's so cute.
His girlfriend.
That's the best.
So obviously when he turned 7 in March, so he had a party. We didn't want him to, but we did. And his girlfriend came. His mum was a bit funny because obviously we haven't met each other before and we don't really know anything. So one of the parents
you don't know their dynamic. You don't know if it's all one-sided. You don't know if they're actually good mates or like you don't know how that works.
Those two together are just adorable.
Two peas in a pod.
I'm happy if they like got married down the track.
God,
like,
seven.
I'm so happy. Like
Arranged marriage.
Growth. But no, so like she kind of messaged another friend of mine that her daughter goes to school. She goes, just wondering how Erin is, blah, blah, blah. She goes, she's lovely. Absolutely lovely. You'll love her. She'll get along.
Relaxed, laid back person you'll ever meet. Yeah.
Pretty much. Who wouldn't?
Yeah.
And that kind of made her so much better now. Like she's just relaxed. And I saw her and her daughter like come back from Macca's. I didn't see, like I saw her, but I didn't trigger. And then all I hear is, Julian! And then I hear, Sophie.
Oh, that's so nice.
Like, oh my God, you're too cute.
It's really nice seeing your kids make connections with people anyway. Like finding those like couple of friends that they do have a really good connection with.
And then he's like got another one. I do love my son, don't get me wrong, but oh my God, when he's turning around and going, there's a party next weekend on Sunday. And I'm like, what party?
Oh.
Whose birthday?
Oh.
Sharky, his stuffed toy.
I thought you were about to say he wasn't invited. And I was like, that's so rough.
I'm just like, why are you saying it to everybody?
Stop talking to everyone. We're not having a party at our house for Sharky.
Yeah, I had like a parent message me before going, just wondering, like, No party.
We've had his party 3 months
So
ago.
we're not having a party for a shark toy.
That's
like,
quite sweet.
But then she goes, we'll catch up. And I'm like, that's fine. Like, we can catch up. Like, I'm happy to catch up. And she's like, I'll bring a birthday cake and candles.
It's so different now with like the self-awareness and the awareness of parents. Like, I'm sure you remember when you went to school, there was that like one naughty kid in the class that was totally fucking on the spectrum.
Here's a class clown.
Or like one disruptive or one angry kid or like,
yeah.
and they were just ostracized. Like, they didn't have friends. No one would play with them. Like,
Yeah.
And it's so nice now that
To see.
parents are aware. Like, if
Yep.
anything, I'll be pushing my kids to make sure that they have friends to play with and like make sure that they're always making friends with the kids that don't have people to play with.
Like,
it's just such a different headspace and mindset compared to...
It so is, because obviously back then it's more like, oh, you can't play with them because X, Y, and Z.
Or they're aggressive, you can't play with them. There was no understanding of like, they might just need a bit more time to process things, or you give them space. Like, I think that we're having different conversations with our children, if they're on the spectrum or not, of how to socialise and how to approach their situations. And I'm sure that you appreciate that if Julian's having a moment at school and he is having a meltdown, that other kids are a bit more kind of aware, or they can go home and parents are having honest conversations. Because I definitely like Livy. There's a child in Livy's class that she says, oh, he doesn't listen. He's obviously like disruptive. And I'm like, okay, well, you don't fucking listen to me. So
exactly.
Like, every kid has a moment of not listening. It's all good. Like, there's no reason to then not be that person's friend or whatever. So it is nice having more open conversations around that. I just don't remember having those conversations with my parents. Like, I don't think I came home though and was like talking about my friends in the same way. It's tricky.
Julian does. He's like, Marco this and Marco that. And
that's nice. Do you think previous generations just missed the signs because they didn't know better, or are we sort of just making it normal behaviour now?
Back then, yeah, they did. Because as I said, like, I know I am.
Well, it's back to like the boys will be boys.
Yep.
Or like girls who might have OCD are just more organised, or like she just likes things to be a bit more
like,
tidy. And
I know I am. And I'm proud to say I know I am. And I know I've got, obviously, autism and stuff as well, because a lot of people have picked up, I can't write with blue pens.
That's a random thing. Why is that?
I don't know. I can't.
Like a sensory thing almost.
Yeah, I can't do it. They've now worked out at work because I've written in blue pen. I was like, I don't want to do it, but I had to do it because I'm obviously doing my timesheets. Oh my
God, this reminds me, isn't there a
like,
movie, a Jim Carrey movie about like the blue and the red pen thing? Oh my God, that's so funny.
Yeah, I can't do it. I cannot do it. And even with Julian, there's like a few things that he can't do that I'm like, oh my God, that's me.
Yeah, you just know that it's something you've passed
He's all
down.
me anyway, so.
Do you think early intervention genuinely can change outcomes for kids?
Yes. Especially if, like, obviously being ADHD, depending on which ones you are, it helps.
And is that more in the way of like setting up the parents for success?
Yep. Because there is a
Sorry,
lot
that's
of...
just a can opening.
No, it's not. It's not
I just have a
red.
pet snake.
Where's the snake?
No, that's
Don't
not fucking
even.
happening in our house. Don't even.
Even though I've got one
Shut the fuck up.
on me. But hey. But no, it does. It's helping them a lot more.
But is it
It's setting them up.
Is it setting up the parents too, in regards to like getting them systems and processes that will help them manage?
Because obviously with ADHD, we're not in that NDIS funding.
Yeah. So you don't get extra help.
Which we don't get extra help, but there is help out there.
Yeah.
You've just got to look. If it was underneath NDIS funding, it would be amazing.
I feel like all the NDIS changes that are coming in, it's just...
I feel like it
it's
should
going to be
be.
shit. I just think they're cutting this.
It is shit.
It's shocking.
It helps the children. It helps the families that are doing it rough.
The big thing is the family. I think that like for a parent that can't get a break.
Yeah, my sister's the same. Like, she's a single parent, and I love my nephew. He is just
But he's a lot though.
He's just gorgeous. Like, he is so like. There's only years between
the boys.
So even with him being the way he is, they
get on all right.
Love each other.
Oh, that's nice. Well, it's obviously like a level of understanding
and
there.
It's like, it's good because even we don't catch up as much as we should catch up, because obviously she's down in French Gully and we're here. But no, like she does. She's like, we need to catch up, and the boys love each other.
Yeah.
We've FaceTimed each other because obviously with the incident that had happened with Julian, they FaceTimed each other.
Do you want to delve into what happened recently?
So with the blackouts, as I've said before, He had a blackout, complete and utter blackout, to the point where it was bedtime. It was 7:30. We give him warnings to say, you know, you need to get ready, you got to do this, got to have your melatonin. He had all that. I'm like, all right, we've got to brush your teeth. He didn't want to brush his teeth. He didn't want to go to the toilet. And I was like, no, we need to go at least do something. He was angry. He was very upset. He grabbed my work shirt, because I had it obviously washed. Grabbed my work shirt, threw it on the ground because he was angry. And I was like, okay. I'm like, no, you need to pick this up before you go to bed. Then it spiraled. He's completely blacked out to the point where he kind of...
And when you say blacked out, he just sees red. Like he's just
He
so
sees
angry.
reds.
He doesn't know what way's up. He's so angry. He just can't.
He can't remember.
Back down. Yeah.
He cannot remember. So I honestly think that he thought he was going to a wall.
Yeah.
But it turned out to be the glass, which made him then kind of
So he punched a window.
So it wasn't punched. He kind of slapped.
Yeah.
So instead of going that way, he went with his hands downwards.
Yeah.
So when he went downwards, he's kind of obviously cut.
Yeah.
Very close to
a major artery.
The major artery, which was like shit.
Yeah.
So, which kind of woke him up.
So just for listeners, because obviously they're not seeing what you're doing. So he has slapped a window with two hands. It has shattered. The shattered glass, because he's slapped it in a downward motion, has then cut his wrist long lengthways. So not sideways, but lengthways, very close to a major artery, and it's been a bit of a shock for you to sort of move past that and realise how close of a risk that was. So when you said that shocked him and he came to, what was he, like obviously he's now bleeding, so what was his response?
He was just like,
was he apologetic? Was he freaking, yeah.
I was just like, because Michael was, I think, going towards the bedroom. I was still in the bar, like in the kitchen area. And then both of us heard the smash of the glass.
Yeah.
But we didn't, like, what? And then I heard, Mum. And I'm like,
and then you
oh,
hit the panic.
Shit.
Yeah.
Fuck. Crap. Yeah. Michael grabs, like, the paper toweling or whatever. So I grabbed that. His hand was turning purple because I was holding it so fucking hard.
Yeah. Because you were trying to stop the bleeding?
Because I was trying to stop the bleeding.
Yeah.
And then...
Like a mum tourniquet.
Yeah, pretty much. I was like, oh my fucking God. And I kept saying, I'm like, don't leave me. And he goes, I'm not. And I'm like, don't leave me. As much as...
Do you think that was just you panicking?
It was me panicking. But I'm like, as much as, yes, we do fight, we do, because that's what we do. Don't wish he's dead.
Yeah.
But that was like...
a shock for both of you.
It was a shock for all of us because we're just like, holy shit.
What like, that anger can then eventuate to.
Yeah, because that was Michael's biggest fear as well. With him having his blackouts,
he could hurt himself.
And
now that's happened.
And this has happened. He's now...
And now you want to wrap him up in cotton wool.
I'll still let him do whatever he wants, but it's more the don't push yourself. I think it still haunts him.
Yeah.
Because he's still reliving that.
Yeah. Have you had any like meltdowns since?
Not as big as that, but we did have it yesterday at school.
Big couple of weeks for you.
Shit. I love my child, I really do, but like...
It's a challenge and
some days I just want to...
Really tricky.
It is.
What's the danger of that's just how they are mindset? Like if you hadn't got Julian diagnosed and he was having these major rages and like I think that there could be parents out there that just have the headspace of, well, that's just what my kid's like or they've been through trauma or whatever. What do you think the dangers are of that, just how they are?
Well, for the example, the window.
Yeah.
They might...
It could get to that point where...
It could get to that point of where they do that massive blackout.
Yeah.
So
doesn't see like the build up to that.
Yeah. So if parents don't jump on it straight away, it could lead into a lot worse.
Yeah, that's so interesting.
And
I think coming from someone that like you that's got a child on the spectrum, obviously, it's just interesting hearing your opinion on that because I think, like I said at the beginning, there are people out there that think that kids are just kids, but like when you get to that point when you're watching your child be so upset that they then could hurt themselves or kill themselves, obviously not on purpose, but like it's intense. Like
it's fucked.
Yeah. Okay, so separate to that, let's ask you motherhood, parenting, that sort of thing. What's a parenting hill that you'll die on?
He watches YouTube.
Yeah.
And that's his kind of...
His downtime, his
endorphin, if that makes sense. It's his endorphins of having that.
So for you, YouTube's just not the bad guy?
he watches more like your Minecraft because
Yeah,
he loves
okay.
his Minecraft. And then once he has like, he watches some shorts that are just like, both me and Michael are like, no.
Oh mate, like we've banned YouTube. The shit that the kids are watching is
It's
just
shit.
like, it is just shit. There's just no other way to put it. Did I tell you about Harry in the secret room?
I think so.
Him banging holes in the wall.
Yes.
So like my son's been watching these videos of these like YouTubers that buy a house and they renovate it and they make these secret
Little
rooms and like they, you know, make trapdoors and things. Well, I put Harry to bed the other day and there's all these holes in his wall, like above his bed head. I'm like, what the fuck is that? And I'm thinking like, have we got termites or ants or something that's eating through the plaster?
Secret rooms,
And
Mama.
I just said to him, like, what is that? And he goes, oh, it's just making a secret room. And what he'd done is he'd broken a slat off his bed with the nail on it and used it like a fucking hammer. And he must have been pretty quiet because we can hear everything in this house. So he's banged holes into the
Must be like
plasterboard.
pushing it.
Don't know. Fucking little shit.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Harry will be Harry though.
Yes. What's something people don't talk about enough in motherhood?
The struggles, the pain, the frustration of it. It's a few of the things.
Which is why I've started this podcast. I think that a lot of things are kind of
They kept quiet.
washed over in other podcasts, on social media. You're not necessarily seeing or hearing about people's raw, real detail and like how hard day-to-day life can be, especially with kids on the spectrum, especially with kids having these blackout, violent outbursts. And not just with kids on the spectrum, just I think in general, like the difficulties aren't talked about enough. And I love catching up with a friend and going, my week has been a shit show.
Fucking shit.
And they're like, yep, equal, like, come on, hit me. You know, and you can just then
it's just
debrief.
like, go,
100%. And I just, I'm with you. I think that the struggles aren't talked about enough. 100%.
Nope, never is.
What's your survival tip for mums?
Just roll with the punches.
Yeah, okay.
And go.
You're just such a free-flowing, like, go with the flow.
Pretty much. If your child, like, obviously not at 3:30 in the morning or 3:30 in the afternoon of, hey, can we go here?
So are you not a very structured mum?
I don't like to.
Okay, but even though
But
there's
Michael
a bit of a
is
routine,
very routine.
there's a routine, but not necessarily structure.
Yeah, so
like,
on like, obviously Julian's 7:30 bed,
yep,
generally. But Friday nights we generally let him go till about 8:30 night.
yep,
But normally it's about that 7:30 mark. But obviously with him sleeping with us at the moment due to the accident, he's going to bed same time as Michael, which is about 8 o'clock.
okay,
But I still generally give him melatonin about 7:30 mark.
yeah,
So at least he can sleep.
yeah, and just be not like just
But
be able
that's
to get into that deep
yeah.
sleep.
So like during school days, there's some type of structure. But once it comes to weekend, it's like
It's just free flow. Let's just
free
do what
flow,
you
go
feel like
for
doing.
it, whatever.
Yeah. What's something you've judged yourself on that Julian just could not care less about?
Me being fat.
Oh,
Well, I'm not fat per se. I've still got the baby weight after 7 years.
Yeah.
But him a bit, I do like my child. He goes, Mum, I can see your bum. Mum, I can see your tummy. I'm like, yeah, it's because of you.
I get grounded regularly of, oh, you got a big bottom, or, you know, your tummy's jiggly, and I'm like, you know what? I've grown 2 babies in this body.
Exactly.
And I just can't, I'm not going to beat myself up about it. Yes, I'd love to be skinnier. I'd love to lose some weight.
I love
and
to kind of be back to where I was,
Yeah.
but I'm like, it's my body.
It's also, but to be fair and honest, it is front of mind for me. Like, I do want to be losing weight.
Yeah.
I think about it whilst I'm shoving 10 nuggets in my mouth. And like,
Mate, I eat chocolate. I go to Coles and Michael's like, oh, can buy this and buy that? That's kind of my secret.
it's like,
But he knows I do it because I eat it in the car and I shove it in
oh my God, that's so funny.
Shove
Me
it
and
down the
Ryan,
drive,
we haven't done it so much since we moved house, which I'm surprised because Macca's is around the corner. But at our old house, we'd order late night McDonald's and we'd both be like lying in bed at like 11 o'clock eating McDonald's together. And we both joke like, you can't leave me. This is why I'm fattening you up.
Yeah.
Like, no one else will love you because you're fat. We're going to love each other.
Oh, Michael's like, because he's obviously 3 o'clock gym. And then occasionally he's like, you know, in his belly and he goes, oh, look at my belly. And I'm like,
Oh, shut
it's
up.
a dad podge. Give it a rest. You're
I love it.
30-something
Dad bod.
years old
Yep.
now. You're like nearly 40.
And also, unless you're going to live
You're
off
skinny.
broccoli and chicken, you're never going to
he
be
would.
a shredded. Yeah, but like, that's so boring. Like, I don't want to live like that. I do want to enjoy my food. And I do try to stick to like the 20-80 rule where it's like 80% is pretty good food and then 20% is the yucky food. Yeah, okay.
I advise that.
You're the opposite.
Mine's opposite. I literally made fudge today.
I'm just conscious, like, Livy, they must be learning about it at school, but Livy's starting to talk about, well, that food's not good for you. Like, you can't eat that much, or you shouldn't be drinking as much soft drink and stuff. So, like, when my 5-year-old daughter's coming home and saying, I want to have a healthy lunchbox. I'm like, that's great. Let's fucking encourage it. Let's get on this now while she's interested
she's actually
in
saying,
food.
hey, I want healthy food.
Correct.
Dude, Julian's lunchbox, and he comes home and it's all full still.
Well, she won't. Oh, really? Not eating at all?
Nope.
Is that because he's so distracted at lunchtime and stuff? Or is it a food aversion thing? Or?
I think it's both, because even before being on the medication, he was a grazer. So he didn't really eat much.
Well, see, my kids don't stop. Like
I think if he comes off it, he'll like devour
But it's not like he's like super skinny. Like he's very healthy.
He's healthy, but he's skinny. Like he's not skinny, so
I don't look at him, he looks malnourished though. He's the same size as any other like grade 1. Like,
because he eats a lot of junk food.
Yeah.
And I'm jealous because he doesn't put it on and I eat it, and it's like,
it's because the metabolism's so
down
fast.
to my diet.
I just love that scene in White Chicks where it's like, Tina, the talking tummy. Who said that? Back fat Betty.
Well, I've got both too. I
Me
go in the
too.
window and I'm like,
I don't even care. I used to love when like side boob was a sexy thing, and I'm like, yeah, great. Now I have side boobs, but it hangs down to my belly button.
I know. I've got like no bra on today. I literally went home and I'm like, oh fuck this. I'm like, I'm wearing my pajamas, no bra.
I had to get an X-ray today, and I had to take my bra off. And they're like, oh, you can go into this room, and I'm like, mate, I feel like once having kids, you just have no like care.
I had a catheter shoved up my mouth.
Yeah, and I'm like, yeah, cool. I've got a t-shirt on. I can take it off.
Yeah.
Underneath my t-shirt, it's not a big deal. But I just feel like post kids, everyone's seen me everywhere. I'm like, not that I don't have any discretion now, but I'm also like, I'm in a room with 2 other women. Like it's not.
It's the
if it was a
care
male
factor.
technician, I probably would have said sure.
It's different.
And I'm sure when they X-rayed my chest, they could see my nipples through my white shirt. I'm
exactly. It's like a between.
yeah, like, whatever.
Hello.
Yes. Good morning.
Deer in headlights. What?
100%. Well, no, it's not a deer in headlights. It's a deer looking down to the ground with my nipples in the
Oh, so is mine. Don't worry. Like, but I will say, and I will admit that if you haven't got Shaper Mint,
you haven't got what?
If you haven't got Shaper Mint bras, they're fucking amazing.
Shaper Mint
bras. They're
okay,
fucking
I've never
amazing.
Heard of that. So I'm going to give a shout out to Erin, my Intimo girl. She, Intimo used to be like with my mum. She'd go to an Intimo party, and they'd have these like colourful, lacy,
the lacy bras.
And it'd be like $180 for like this lacy set, right? Beautiful. But was never appropriate. Like I remember my mum buying them at like parties and things, and she'd then, well, I don't know, she wasn't wearing them around me. She might have been wearing them around my dad.
Damn,
but she used to have this beautiful collection. But then post having kids, I also never had boobs before kids. So post children, to go get a proper bra fitting and to get bras that fit me, game changer. I used to, for the first, like from 18 to 22, my girlfriends can vouch for me. Every time I went out, I'd get chest pain because my bras never fit properly. So as soon as I drink, I'd have to have my bra or put my like bralette, because I didn't have kids then, I had no tits, into my handbag because I just got such bad chest pain. Whereas now I can drink till the cows come home and I don't ever get chest pain because I have bras that fit me properly. But I will look at it. But also shout out to Intimo because they do great bras as well. What would you say to a mum listening who feels like everyone else is doing motherhood better than them?
Don't listen to them. Because you're doing what you can to survive.
Yeah.
You've got a roof over their heads. You've got food on the table.
Yeah, that's what I say too. What do you want Julian to learn from the way you talk about yourself and other mums?
Respect. Which he does.
Yeah.
He actually respects. Like, it's weird because there's a cafe in Cranbourne Park near Not Quite Right. Mm-hmm. Can't remember the name of it. There was a gentleman.
Is that the Groove Train end?
No, so it's outside. So where not Quite Right is, it's outside, and it's got that like little cafe. It's an amazing little cafe. It's gorgeous. Like, oh, I love it. But there was a gentleman there that was on the spectrum. He was lovely. I think he also had Down syndrome too. I'm not too sure.
Yeah.
He was so cute. So lovely. Just, I love those people. It just warms my heart. Julian was playing, talked to him.
Super respectful and polite.
Respectful. And I'm like, that's what I want my kid to be.
That is incredible. I love that.
Like, I didn't tell him to go, hey, you need to respect. He did it himself.
And
he was interacting.
It's having those conversations. Like, it's him understand.
Yeah.
But, like, we've had the opposite of that. So we've had, like, been at shopping centres and someone's been in, like, an electric wheelchair. And Livy was about 2.5 and she yelled at the top of her lungs, "Can I have a go next?" Like, as if it was a ride. I nearly fucking died. And then we had this really awkward situation at a water park where the man in front had a prosthetic leg on.
Yep.
And I'm there lining up with the 2 kids. And I'm like, don't say anything, don't say anything, don't say anything.
And they said it.
As soon as they said, oh, why has that man got a different leg? Like, why has that man got one leg that's not real?
Yeah.
I think Harry may have even said, is that man a pirate? You know, expected.
Oh, Harry.
So then I'm then
That's a good
trying to
concept
be
song.
as politically correct as possible, as polite and respectful as possible, whilst this man's obviously in hearing range. He's next to us. And I'm like, oh, look, people have different reasons for not having a leg. Like, he could have been sick, he could have had an accident, right. Obviously, the kids are then battering me with questions. I have to say I was a bit disappointed. And I'm not saying that this needs to happen or this should have happened, but I would have loved for him to have stepped in and just said, hey, actually, I had an accident, or hey, I lost it because of this. You know what? He could have lost in a drink driving accident and he could have been embarrassed. Like, I don't know.
Yeah,
but
you
I was
never
like,
know.
buddy, can you just help me
Just
out
help
here?
me out, give me a
because I'm
little
trying
leg.
to tell my kids they just need the answer. You know, it's one of those moments like, why? But why? But why?
But why?
Why does
I
he
still
not
get
have a
it to
leg?
this
Like,
day. But why? But why?
I
But
was
why?
dying. It was
Yeah,
just
it's like just that-
mortifying.
You got to
you're trying
respect.
But I'm also trying to show the kids like everyone's body is different. Like, it's all
Exactly.
good. But like, unfortunately, when they're at that age, like, I guess Julian's that little bit older, which is
He
incredible.
still has that Y stage.
What's your this made me feel human again thing outside of motherhood?
Having the tribe that I have now.
Your friends, your village.
Yeah, my little village. Because I run off this. You don't choose your friends, they choose you, basically. So that those friendships are now my family. We're
I
still
think
talking.
when you find a person that you really connect with, I think me and you is a really good example of that. When you left the centre when I
It's like, hey, come
with
over.
Harry and Livy, it was very much like, but hang on a second, I don't want to say goodbye. Like, how can we stay in contact? Because me and you always clicked. We always had great conversations, and I just
You
felt so
won't lose me,
comfortable
you've
with
got
you.
me.
But this is what I mean. Like, when you find someone that you just click with, like, we've now stayed in touch. It's been 4 years.
About that, yeah.
Like, it's really important to kind of work on those relationships and keep them going. And yeah, like, we've
Then
now
that
got a
will
couple of
become-
mums that we all catch up with,
Yeah.
and we're now having dinners regularly, which is amazing because it's nice to catch up with them too. I think it's just important. I mean, you were just sending each other memes all the time. Like, we might not have to talk every day,
But that's what we do.
constantly sending. Finish this sentence. Motherhood is.
Challenging, but love it at the same time.
Yeah, I love that. That seems to be a continual theme. Like, that, yeah, hard days are hard, but
Hard days are hard where you just like... Every Friday night, I'll go either to my local, which is amazing because the Bottle down in Junction Village.
yep.
He's a lovely little man. I love him. He goes to me ages ago. He goes, where have you been? I'm like, oh, shit.
He's my, he's my supplier.
And it's like, yes.
Supplier of
I'm here, I'm
alcohol.
here. But no, nearly every Friday night, I'm either going to the Bottle or if I've gone in and look in the fridge and go, I've got no alcohol, maybe next weekend.
Do you think you use alcohol as a bit of a coping mechanism?
I do because my dad did.
Okay, that's really interesting you say that. I do too. So me and Sarah actually had this chat last week after we'd stopped recording,
Yeah.
which was ironic. But I definitely use alcohol sometimes.
It's like a safety net. but
I've
not.
been through times where I've gone, I'm going to have to go clean, like go completely
Yeah.
sober, because there was a point where I was drinking so much gin and tonic, and like the problem I have with spirit, especially gin and G&Ts, is that my standard pour is like 3 fingers worth, and then I've got like 2 fingers of gin, so it's like 4 or 5 standard drinks. And what hit me was I went to the gym once with my girlfriend Vanessa, who was also on the pod, ironically, and she went, "You're right." And I'm like, "Yeah, I was just drinking last night." She goes, "Oh, what did you do?" And I'm like, "No, I was by myself." She goes, "Oh, how many did you have?" And I'm like, "Oh, only 3." But then I clocked and realised I came back home and there was like an inch left in the bottle. So I'm like, so my 3 standard drinks was fucking a third.
Hard for- yeah.
Like, actually, because I don't taste it, like it was just yum.
Yeah, because they don't.
And that's the problem
taste
too.
So nice.
So at least with a bottle of wine,
You can taste it and go, okay.
I can taste it. I like the taste. It's like drinking lemonade, but I'll finish a bottle and I'm done.
Yeah.
The problem I have with spirits is that I will just keep.
You just keep drinking because
Yeah.
there's no flavour, but there's flavour.
Correct.
It's
And
like,
I've got
it's hard.
stomach lining problems, and like it's not a good idea to be binge drinking. So we have a rough day with the kids, and I'm like, I'm going to get a bottle of wine. And I've had to now start picking wine because
Yeah.
if I get the gin, I'll just.
Drink it.
And it's not like, and it's actually really funny. My parents, they are big drinkers, social drinkers. I don't think they're alcoholics, or they're functioning alcoholics at least.
Yeah.
But they were always big drinkers, and it was always like a thing for them to be like, oh, Friday night's like, they were always like, we can't pick you up tonight. Friday night's like
Friday
my
night's
relax
my drink
time.
night, yep.
Correct. And then it's funny how you just sort of pick up on that habit. So for me, it's like a Thursday night because I know I don't work on Fridays. I'm home with Harry, so I might start drinking, have a couple of glasses on Thursday night. And then if it is a rough day and Ryan's like, oh, do you need me to get anything on the way home? I'm like, yeah, give me something to drink. And I remember at peak trouble, like struggling with 2 small children in Langwarrin. There's a drive-through bottle.
Yeah.
So I put them in bed I put them in the bath in their pajamas. We all got in the car and then went through the drive-through, got a bottle of gin and then came back, put them to bed and then started drinking.
Yep.
So there was a point where I was almost like, okay, do I need to go to AA? Because this is now becoming a serious crutch. I feel better now. It's just like a little bit at the weekends.
Yeah.
But I really went through a stage of
I did.
every night was...
You have this spiral. Like when you hit that rock bottom, it's a spiral.
It was just my way of coping. Okay, so I've got some rapid fire questions for you. Now, I've done this twice and no one has rapid fired it. It needs to be rapid fire. I don't need long answers, okay? Rapid fire. Wiggles or pepper fig?
Wiggles.
Favourite hidden snack?
Well, it's not my favourite hidden snack. It's basically when I go to Coles and I eat it on the way home.
Just go get your snack on the way
Yep.
home? I do that with olives. I go get like olives from the deli and we'll eat them on the way home.
Nice chocolate.
What's your coffee order?
Long black.
Ew.
With 2 sugars.
Oh, okay. Kind of makes it a bit better.
Yeah.
Do you ever hide from Julian?
I wish.
You just can't get away?
I can't.
There's nowhere to hide?
No.
You haven't got a lockable room anywhere?
No.
That's a shame.
Apart from the
That's hard,
toilet, but he still comes.
isn't it? Yeah, still comes and sits there.
And then I got the dog.
That's so funny. What's your favourite swear word?
Fuck.
Fuck. Oh, I never would have guessed that one.
Oh, no.
Now, this is a part where it's Loud Mum of the Week. I'd like to offer for you to give a shout out to a mum that you think deserves a shout out as a really great mum. Do you have a loud mum you'd like to shout
My
out?
sister.
Yep. Why do you want to give her a shout out?
Because she is amazing.
Yeah.
And she is single mum,
Yeah.
single parent of a child who is on the spectrum, who
Yeah.
I do love 2 bits because he's just adorable. And she's just doing it hard.
Just going through it,
Going through it.
but surviving.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
And
just
then
doing what she
just the
can.
next is an absolute asshole. But hey, we didn't say that.
It's so hard. It's funny watching people with co-parenting relationships and like it's so easy for me to be like, well, if we ever separated, I'd never be like that. But then until you're in it, you just don't know.
No,
and
yeah.
you don't know how things go when things end. Like you just don't know how someone can turn and change and
It's hard.
yeah,
So she's doing it tough, but fuck, I love her.
that's the best.
Hey, 6 years different. Gotta love her.
That's amazing. So to end with, any of our listeners, you are doing better than you think. And if you yelled today, that's totally okay because I did too. But stay loud, mums, and I'll speak to you next week.
Coffee in a wine cup, hair tied rough. School run survivor, we've had enough. Real moms, no shame, come scream and stop. Welcome to